Christian Zionists. Like, what is that?
Right.
And I dislike them more than anybody, because like, what? Because it's Christian heresy, and I'm offended by that as a Christian.
Wrong. Christian Zionism is simply Christian support for Zionism, the movement for Jewish self-determination in Israel. It's Christians recognizing that the Jewish people have the right to a nation in their own land. That's it. And it's based on historical and theological foundations as old as Christianity itself. Its history goes back to Jesus and first-century Christians. Mark's Gospel records Jesus quoting Isaiah's prophecy concerning a restored Jerusalem. It remained common in the early church. The 3rd century leader Tertullian said, "It will be fitting for the Christian to rejoice at the restoration of Israel. The whole of our hope is intimately united with the remaining expectation of Israel." Christian Zionism continued through the ages, from medieval theologians to English Puritans. Today's Christian Zionism is simply the modern version of the historic belief that the Jewish people would return to their homeland, just as the Hebrew prophets promised. It's also grounded in a correct understanding of God's covenant with Abraham, which included the promise of a particular land. God's covenant was unconditional, not dependent on anything Abraham or his descendants did or didn't do. Replacement theology is the erroneous belief that Christians in the church have replaced Jews and Israel in God's purposes. But the Apostle Paul clearly refuted it. In his letter to the believers in Rome, Paul stated that the gifts and calling of God on the Jewish people are irrevocable. The covenant is still in effect, including its promise of the land of Israel. It's actually Tucker Carlson who promotes heresy, as he demonstrates his glaring ignorance of Scripture and church history.